This beat is fire, son. Let me get the business chair. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hands can't touch, but your eyes can't see. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hands can't touch, but your eyes can't see. I said, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hands can't touch, but your eyes can't see. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hands can't touch, but your eyes can't see.
Now everybody's gonna say his name, Ali, but he was born Cassius Clay. From day one he struggled and grappled with the fact that his grades were bad. He's in the back of the class, but it was inherited. He had a heritage to keep his head up and never quit. This boxer spit more rhymes than Chaucer, kept it hotter than water when you're cooking lobster. You said it, he had the appearance so mean of a man with a dream. They say to catch the worm, the birdie's gotta get up early. Well, Ali was faster than the Kentucky Derby. Oh, he was quick and agile, fast on his feet, the kid had style. He won Olympic gold and came home to eat. The restaurant said, sorry son, whites only. Oh, he felt so cold and unsettled that he went to the river and threw in his gold medal. This was the time and era of the Vietnam War, and Ali got drafted to fight and serve. But his stance on the war, he thought it was wrong. I ain't got no quarrel with them Viet Cong. A man who speaks what he thinks, you said it. Meditate and muse on that for a minute while I
float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hands can't touch, but your eyes can't see. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hands can't touch, but your eyes can't see. I said, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hands can't touch, but your eyes can't see. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hands can't touch, but your eyes can't see.
Ali's biggest fight was with George Foreman. It was pivotal in his life, so important. It went down in Zaire, and it was called and dubbed the Rumble in the Jungle. Foreman was stronger, but Ali was audacious, fearless and bold, preparing to go round for round. He had to muster and gather the strength to absorb Foreman's blows. Nobody knows how Ali had the strength and the stamina to withstand the pain. Grab your camera, cause one punch was exceptional. It stood out, and that punch knocked George Foreman down. The fight was legendary, and the story was told amongst the black, the white, and the young and the old. You could say Ali was on a mission and crusade to prove to the world, I am the greatest.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hands can't touch, but your eyes can't see. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hands can't touch, but your eyes can't see. I said, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hands can't touch, but your eyes can't see. Float like a
All right, the first word we're going to look at today is the word heritage. Heritage is a noun, and heritage means a legacy or tradition. So for example, the city celebrated its Spanish heritage with a Day of the Dead parade. Another example, if a family lives in one place for a long time, they might be proud of their heritage. They're proud of living there in that one place for a long time. You can also be proud of your heritage or where you came from. So for example, my family came from Scotland many years ago. My family is proud of the Scottish heritage. Our next word is legendary. Legendary is an adjective, and legendary means well-known or famous. So for example, Michael Jordan is a legendary basketball player. An antonym for legendary would be unknown, and you might recognize the word legend in legendary. A legend, when it's used as a noun, is a story passed down through generations or a person who becomes legendary. Our next word is mean. Now this is a little bit of a tricky one. It sounds like the word mean, like we say she's a mean girl, but you notice that it's spelled a lot differently. Here, listen to it said one more time.
Mean.
Mean is a noun which means manner or appearance. So for example, in this photo right here, This woman has a very kind mien. She has a very kind appearance. Here's another example. The king was a man of honorable mien, so the townspeople did not fear him. So the king looked like he was honorable, and the way that he was with the people was honorable, so people were not afraid of him. He had an honorable mien. Our next word is a favorite of mine, and it's a verb, muse. Muse means to think about or ponder something. So for an example, in this picture, the guy might be saying, I often muse about my girlfriend while I'm eating breakfast. Our next word is muster. Now this isn't the mustard that you put on your hot dog. You notice there's no D there. It's muster. Muster is a verb which means to gather or to summon. So for example, in this picture, Gabe had to muster his friends to play in the park. He had to call his friends together to play in the park. Another example which I like is this one right here. Like many teenage students, Gloria has to muster a lot of courage to stand in front of her peers and deliver a speech. Our next word is pivotal. Pivotal is an adjective, and it means important or vital. So for example, a pivotal moment in the soccer game occurred when the team's star player fell and injured her knee. Our next word is stamina. Stamina is a noun, which means endurance. For example, most marathon runners have a lot of stamina to run long distances. Looking at this picture, the runners in the cold have to have a lot of stamina to keep running even when it's very cold outside. And our last word for today is the word stance. Stance is a noun, and there's a couple meanings for stance. So we're going to look at one meaning first. I'm actually going to take us down to definition 2, which is the position of one's feet. So the baseball player here, the baseball player's stance was awkward, yet he consistently hit home runs when he was at bat. So stance can mean where you put your feet and how you stand. Take a look with me at the first definition though. Stance can also be an intellectual or emotional attitude towards something. So for example, Gavin's mom took a negative stance on taking drugs because her father had died from a drug addiction. So Gavin's mom has a negative attitude or a negative stance about taking drugs. So when you take a stance about something, it's a stand or what you think or you feel about something. That's all of our words for today. I'm looking forward to working with you on these words this week.